Where do they record the podcast?
I'll never tell you.
Where are they?
I'll never tell.
What recording instrument do they use?
I'm never saying you get nothing out of me.
Give me answers!
No, you're never gonna find out.
We are running out of toes!
Okay, their name's John and Grant.
Aha! I knew it!
В голове моей опилки, да. Но хотят там и опилки, но кричалки и вопилки, а также шумелки, пыхтелки и сопелки. Сочиняю я неплохо иногда. Да. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни вслух.
Do you remember in our old podcast I used to catch you saying stuff at the beginning of the podcast?
Yeah, that's what I remember those days, yeah.
It's because I'm better at it than you are.
Wait,
I'm better at it.
you're better? You're a better...
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean you're
Out of the
better?
two of us, I would say that I'm the better podcaster. I'm the...
How do you You can't quantify that.
Just feedback for you, man.
Really?
I'm just giving you some feedback. I just think I am the funnier, better looking, obviously taller, slimmer, fitter.
Well, to be fair, look, I beg to differ, but I've been weighing the post that we get, and the bag of letters to me smell distinctively more like perfume, which means I'm better.
It's fake news.
That's not. It's not. It's just facts. It's just how it works. It's just science. Hold on. Right, I'm going to go to the podcastinator, our machine, and I'm going to look at the podcastinating computer,
you can
and it is
that.
going to say who is the best podcaster. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Blip, bloop, blip, bloop, bloop. And it's coming up. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. And it's definitely... Oh, it's an old machine.
Read it aloud. What does it say?
No, look, it's not relevant. It's like an 8-year-old machine. It claims you're the best podcaster, but that's not right.
Well, I'll tell you
I'm just
why.
saying that's not right.
I'll tell you why, girls.
Why?
I'll tell you about my week.
Yeah, tell me about your week. What's going on, dude?
Well, I used to rule the world.
I remember that. I remember when you used to rule the world.
I did.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, what a good time we had.
Yeah.
That was really good, man.
And what were you? 2IC.
Yeah, I was. I was
a very good 2IC.
I was a very good 2IC. I was in charge of pigeons.
Yes.
Which was very good.
Which is how we started.
Which is how we started Beauty Corp. I was also in charge of transportation.
Yeah.
Which was generally pigeons.
Yeah. And ships.
Yeah,
because seas would rise when I gave the word.
They would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Oh my god! And sometimes the word was potato, and the seas would just rise.
Truffle feather.
And the seas would just rise.
Just rise.
And then you had to say other words to make it go down again.
Yeah.
They were fun. They were fun times.
Why did you say potato? Now I can't stop. Potato.
Well, the sea's rising. Whoa.
Potato.
Well, the sea's rising.
Potato.
Oh, yeah, to stop the sea rising. We're all
Truffle
drowned in a
feather.
tsunami. That was a good time.
But now in the morning I sleep alone.
Wait, what's that got? What?
Yeah, now in the morning I sleep alone.
Now?
Which is weird.
Oh.
Because a lot of people wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
But not me.
You sleep in the morning.
That's
You're
a lot.
sleeping in.
Yeah, I love a sleep in.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Do you ever do the reverse sleep in?
What's that?
Go to bed early?
Oh, yeah, I definitely go to bed early.
What's bedtime for you these days?
Well, I like to get into bed before 10, because I'm usually up 6-ish.
Yeah, wow.
So I try and get my 8 hours. Don't always succeed, but yeah.
What time do you
10-ish.
set your alarm in the morning?
Oh, I set it for 6:10.
Same! Exact same!
Really?
How many times do you hit the snooze?
Oh, well, I've got it set for 6:10 and 6:15,
Yes.
just in case I hit stop instead of snooze. So at least one
I
will
actually
get
set
me.
mine for 6:10. Why do you set yours for 6:10?
Because 6 o'clock's too early,
Yes.
and it gives me an extra 10 minutes to go, yay, I've rorted the system by 10 minutes.
We've never spoken about that before.
No, we haven't.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, 6:10's, it's the magic hour.
Now I sweep the streets I used to own as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I sweep the
You
streets.
sweep the streets? Well, when I was 2IC, I used to sweep them.
Now I sweep them because you're so busy these days, and that's why I just had to say at the beginning, like, I just want to be the better podcaster, you know, like.
Oh, man.
Things were
That's all right.
things were great.
Back when you used to rule the world. So what happened? Well, how come you don't rule the world anymore?
Well, I used to roll the dice.
Well, that would do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's one.
You know what? Many a world ruler has tumbled because he rolled a dice.
Yes, I rolled the dice. Andrew Dice.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Hey. Yeah, I used to roll the dice, and I felt the fear in my enemy's eyes.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I felt it. I didn't just see it. I felt it.
Felt it. That'd be lovely.
Have you ever felt someone else's fear?
I've smelt it.
Did you?
I smelt their fear.
Yeah, what did it smell like?
Poo.
Yeah. Poo's funny.
Yeah, poo's funny. Isn't
Poo is funny though, isn't it?
It always is. Any bodily fluids, they're funny. They're just fun. Fluids.
What's your favourite bodily fluid, John?
Tears. Love tears. If I'm making someone cry, I've had a good day.
I never thought of tears as a bodily fluid. I suppose they are.
Yeah, I suppose they are.
Yeah, I'd listen as the crowd would sing.
Would they sing? Because they'd sing to you because you ruled the world.
No, they sang about me. They said, and unfortunately they said, now the old king is dead, long live the king.
Oh, that was about
me.
you?
Yeah, I'm the dead one.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I got better.
You did get better. You're now right as rain, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right as rain.
One minute I held the key.
What, for 1 minute?
Just one minute I held the key.
Oh, and then what happened? Did you put it back on the key ring and hang it on a wall? Now it's gone and now you're no longer the ruler of the world?
Yes.
That's how it happens.
Did you read my bio?
No.
No?
I don't know where that key went. Don't look at me. Nothing to do with me.
Have you got the key?
What? Why would I have a key? The key that you hang on the door. The key to the world.
What was that in your hand?
Nothing. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm on to you.
You can't be because I haven't done anything apart from... Wait, no? What? What? No, don't be silly. I did not touch the key. Stop incinerating it.
Well, next the walls were closed on me.
Well, of course they were.
The walls were closed.
The walls.
Not just the gate.
Not just the doors or the windows.
They were so pissed off, they closed the walls.
Woo! They would have had to, build more walls.
Yeah, they built a wall in front of the wall to close the wall that used to be open. Wall.
That does not sound structurally safe. That sounds weird.
Do you know where they bought all the walls?
Where did they buy it from?
Walmart.
Well, that's where you get them from.
Yeah, weird that they don't sell walls at Walmart.
Yeah.
But they went there to get walls.
But that just sounds like terrible engineering. So what were your castles made of?
My high school music teacher's name was Mr. Wall. Sean Wall.
Sean Wall.
It was.
Why would his parents inflict him with Sean?
Oh, Sean.
Sean. Call him Barry, Glenn, anything. Sean Wall.
Dry.
Sean Wall.
Sean from Cornwall.
Sean Wall from Cornwall. Was he tall?
No, he was not.
Sean Wall from Cornwall.
No,
not tall.
He was short. Sean Wall from Cornwall wasn't born tall.
No, nice.
Yeah. But yes, and we used to. So we looked up his number in the phone book.
Yeah.
Because S Wall, there wasn't a lot of S Walls, and we would ring his house, and we'd go, "Is Mr. Wall there?" And no. Is Mrs. Wall there? No. Are there any walls there? No. Well, you better get out. Your roof's going to fall in.
I'm sure they
Clever.
guffawed.
But anyway, true story.
Yeah.
Sean Wall, my year 8 music teacher at Frankston High School.
Nice.
You can look it up. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Shout out to Sean Wall.
He introduced me to...
God rest his soul, even though
he might be alive. He introduced me to my favourite ever musical, which is a musical called Chess by Benny Anderson and Bjorn Ulvaeus.
Oh.
There I go, being very highbrow.
Wow, you are intelligent.
Have you heard of the song One Night in Bangkok?
No.
One night in Bangkok and the world.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's from that music.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Written by Benny Anderson and Bjorn Ulvaeus. Do you know who they are?
No.
They're the two men from ABBA.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so half of ABBA wrote that musical and they wrote One Night in Bangkok, which was...
I'm in Bangkok when I go through the airport sideways. Hey! Nice.
Hey,
so the walls were closing in, which is structurally unsound. Now tell me about
my castles.
Yes.
So I discovered that my castles stand, or my castle. Are you a castle or a castle guy?
Castle.
Castle. You're a
castle.
I'm a castle. And they stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand.
Well, that's just bad. Why would you build a castle on salt?
Because of where I built them.
Yeah.
So I built them in, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I built them there because there was plenty of pillars of salt. And
well, why wouldn't you, I suppose?
Yeah.
And I bet the land was pretty cheap.
Yeah, it was divided into lots. Yeah. No, like 2 people got that joke.
Yeah.
No, the land was very cheap. It's because of most of the fire and brimstone. But you know what? great position because from there I could hear Jerusalem bells are ringing.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, it was nice. A bit annoying. It went for a bit long.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jerusalem bells are ringing, I used to work in town.
Yeah.
You know, town.
Town?
I used to work in town.
You work in town?
I did. I worked in town.
What did you do in town?
I actually worked in an accounting firm.
Oh.
Yeah, very boring. But we were right near the GPO. And in the GPO, which is the General Post Office, kids, right near the GPO, in the GPO, there's a bell tower, clock tower, rings every 15 minutes.
Oh.
And so at 15:15, it goes, bing, bong, bong, bong.
Mm-hmm.
At 15:30, it adds to it and goes, bong, 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 bong.
Mm-hmm.
You see where it's going?
Oh, there's a tune building.
At 1:45, it'd go, bong, 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 bong. And then on the hour, it'd do the whole lot. And bong, 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 bong.
Yep.
And if it was 1 o'clock, it'd then go, bong.
Yeah.
If it was 2, it'd go, bong, bong, right? Anyway, that's not the Jerusalem bells. Jerusalem bells are a lot prettier than that.
I imagine they would be.
Yeah.
A lot prettier than the Hobart bells.
Oh.
The Hobart GPO bells.
In Launceston, which is also a part of Tasmania, 2 hours from here, they have the same sort of thing going. But it's right near the hotel that I stay at when I'm away from work.
And it was happening at night?
All night long. It goes all the way through. I nearly said that.
You nearly said a cheeky word.
Who the F needs to know it's 3:15 in the morning
Yeah.
by frickin' bells?
Yes.
Surely now they can go, okay, most people have 1 to 2 mobile phones.
Yes.
They can tell the time.
Yes.
I mean...
Bells are an outdated system.
Yes.
Like 200 years ago, brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to know that you're taking your sheep out. First thing, you got to wait for 6 bells.
Yeah.
You got to wait for 4 bells, maybe,
Yeah.
if you're a conscientious farmer.
Yeah.
You don't
maybe a milkman.
Or exactly.
Yeah.
Or you might be expecting your bread delivery. 5 bells.
Yeah.
5 bells.
5 bells.
5 bells in a ball.
Maybe you're an accountant. You need to leave the house at 8 bells.
8 bells on the dot.
On the dot, because you'll get there by 9.
You kiss your wife on the first one, you kiss your kids on the second 2, and then you grab your cut lunch and you're out the door.
Yeah,
ready for
bells,
a day.
brilliant. 200 years ago, brilliant. Love it.
Brilliant.
Right.
Set your clock by them.
Yes.
You could?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Now, don't do it. So if you live in a town where there's bells, tell us all
Especially
about it.
Jerusalem bells.
Yeah.
And tell us more about the Jerusalem bells in that area.
Yeah, well, also, because it's a musical sort of area, Roman cavalry choirs are singing.
Roman cavalry. So Roman legionnaire soldiers on horses were singing.
Yep. You should hear it. It's very, very good. It's like a bit of a shanty. We are the Roman cavalry.
Did the horses' hooves sort of click, 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 in unison to the...
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I never thought of that before.
Yeah, it doesn't translate as well in this song, I suppose, as it could.
No.
But anyway, that's a thing that happens.
Wow. It was so good when you ruled the world.
Yeah.
You know what? Since you stopped ruling the world,
it's gone, Tish.
How many bells have I heard ringing? None. How many Roman cavalry soldiers have been singing? Not one.
A few.
What?
Or barely as many as they used to. You wouldn't notice
not as many. Anymore. Yeah, I mean they're around.
There's the Roman cavalry barbershop quartet.
Apart from them, they get about, you know, and the Maranatha cavalry singers, from Rome, they get it. They get about.
They tour. They still tour.
They're getting around.
Yeah, they're doing some local gigs by candlelight too. By the way.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah.
But aside from all those Roman soldiers singing,
you don't hear them as often.
No, absolutely not.
So do me a favour. You do me a favour.
What's that?
Would you be my mirror, my sword, and my shield?
Oh, what does that involve?
Just if you
does that involve blocking swords? Because if I'm going to be your shield, it sounds like I'm going to get hit by swords.
Would you be my missionaries in a foreign field?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. So you said, what's it all about? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I can't explain. For some reason, I just can't explain.
I need you to explain. I need you to explain.
For some reason, I can't.
Oh.
Yeah, just for some reason.
So I've got to be a shield and get battered by a sword.
And my mirror.
And you've got to be your mirror. So I've got to be all shiny and polished. And your sword and your shield. And you want me to go into foreign lands.
In a foreign field, yeah.
extolling the good word.
Yeah, but for some reason,
you can't explain.
I can't explain. For some reason. Just for some reason.
What's the pay?
I can't explain. For some reason.
I don't know. Look, I'm erring on the side of saying no. I've got to be honest. There's not a lot of information coming through.
Well, if you don't, I know that St. Peter won't call my name.
Well, St. Peter, innit? Do you want him to call your name?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, because he's hot.
He is?
Yeah, I want him to go.
You just Grant! Yeah.
Yeah, scream my name.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
St. Peter.
St. Peter, and St. Peter specifically.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to yuck your yum, but you know.
I don't want to yuck your yum. I've not heard that.
If that's what you're into,
yeah,
that's fine.
Could be a bit blasphemous. Not sure. But I never heard an honest. Never an honest word. Never an honest word.
You never heard an honest word.
Never an honest word. No, but
really?
that was when I ruled the world.
That's true. Well, you wouldn't, would you? Because if people would have ulterior motives trying to oust you from your, from your position, which they eventually did, or somebody did.
But the plus side is we now have this podcast.
We do?
Yeah.
And while we don't rule the world, we do rule podcast land, and we certainly rule the pigeon industry.
So podcast land, thank you for bringing it up. I like how you just worked it in seamlessly.
I'm a pro. Best podcaster in the world.
So we...
Aside from you.
Look, I'm happy to be equal first.
Equal? Yeah, we could share that.
But podcast land, and I do like how you seamlessly just work that in. So we all know that Dolly Parton has Dollywood.
Yes.
And we also know that Michael Jackson had Neverland.
Yes.
And we just wanted to announce, and
John and I are
pretty excited about it. Podcast World. And it's opening next Saturday. So if you're listening to this podcast now, it's opening next Saturday. If you're listening to this podcast,
the one after this one. Yeah.
Sometime in the future.
Yeah. There's going to be a huge opening.
Probably already opening. Yeah. So tell us about your huge opening.
I'll tell you all about. Well, a lot of people are going to come and have a good old look.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's been cleaned up.
Yes.
Because it can be quite.
There was a bit of corn around the...
bit of corn around it. It's a bit of shrubbery.
Yes.
A bit of shrubbery needs to be cleaned away. But once it's all done, once it's all spick and span, there'll be a whole team working there, getting all sweaty, working at it.
Yeah.
But
someone
eventually,
left some grapes just sitting by the...
Yeah. But eventually, my opening's going to be exactly what everyone wanted, I think. Yeah.
So a few attractions at Podcast Land. Near in your opening, we've got the Tunnel of Love.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, the Ghost Train.
That's going to be good, isn't it? Yeah. A lot of people are going to get scared.
Round the other side of the park, there's the Big Dipper.
Oh, Big Dipper. Yeah.
There's there was a train with a caboose, but I'm not sure about the caboose. Whether the caboose is still running.
Look, we've been rubbing away at the caboose, trying to get it all polished up.
Yes.
But we think the caboose may not be. It needs more lubrication.
And a world first.
It's a lot of work.
We've got the first pink and purple family Pajero wagon on display.
Yeah.
And that'll be there. And we've got
that'll be gorgeous.
We've got the Roman cavalry will be there playing the flesh flute.
Oh, the pink oboe.
The pink oboe.
That'd be brilliant.
Pink oboe, the flesh flute.
Yeah. Look, everyone's going to have a good time. Everyone will have a good time. Young people maybe don't bring young children. They may be startled. May cry.
Yeah.
It's more. It's not a children's place. It's more for adults.
We're looking after the LGBTQ plus community as well. They can come.
The LGBTQRSTUVWXYZ community.
They're coming in around the back. Yeah.
They like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, so it'll be nice.
Because there's a ramp at the back, isn't there? Where the gay people can wheel their wheelchair. Is that how it works?
I think it is. I'm not quite sure. I'm not across all of that.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's perhaps not as family friendly like it is.
Use your discretion.
Yeah.
It'll be a beautiful opening, but you have to decide whether you want to bring your children to have a good old look at the opening.
Yeah. And
they might, may not want to.
You might not. Things are a bit tight too there at the moment. Things are a bit tight.
They are.
So if you, it's budget friendly. So things are a bit tight though. So if you just slip in. Just slip in.
Just slip in. Bring a little bit of money. It might help your entry.
Yeah. It'll help you spend a penny.
It'll help me spend a penny. Yeah. We can maybe help someone if you're having trouble getting a ride. Maybe somebody can lift you on. I don't know.
There you go. So podcast land.
Yeah.
Some people say we're assholes for doing it. And I don't know. Like I just think it's.
I like to see it as giving back to the community.
Full back,
making ourselves available to the community for whatever they need.
Yeah, we just back right up.
We're just giving back to the community.
Right against the wall.
Yeah. And you know what? The community love it.
They do.
They do.
They're going gangbusters for it.
They are. You can tell by the bags of mail that smell of perfume that we get. They love it. We
love a good mail bag, don't we?
Yeah, we
love
do.
A good mail bag that smells of perfumes. Ladies'
beautiful,
perfume.
absolutely gorgeous.
Mail bags. So anyway, I still my story for the week. There's not much more to it, to be honest.
That's kind of the gist of it.
Yeah, it's the gist. So,
basically, you used to rule the world, and now
I don't because I got
ousted. You got ousted.
But the good thing that came out of it was I'm still the #1 podcaster according to the podcast generator.
Yeah.
So that's good. We do need to put back. I forgot to tell you there are no batteries in that. So I don't know how it works.
Okay. Oh, hey, it works by fairy dust and magic, and that's fine.
Black magic and voodoo dust is how it used to work. Yeah. So that's this song for this week.
Fantastic.
Thank you
good.
very, very much, Coldplay, for your weird lyrics. We love that you've given us content. I should mention as well, Frente touring Australia as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Frente, and the reason I bring that up is Frente have been really fabulous and supportive of us on our podcast. They've come back and forth once or twice with a few messages I've sent them. They didn't crack the poos when we did Accidentally Kelly Street, which was awesome. I think they actually listened to it as well.
Oh, how exciting.
Frente are a fantastic Australian artist who have got more than just that one song. So...
Well, we'll have to do another Frente song.
One of my favourites is, I think it's a song called Revolution. It's a great song, and get along and see Frente. So that's it. And the Cat Empire are coming to Hobart in a couple of weeks' time, so let's do a Cat Empire song.
Sounds really good.
All right,
I love it.
That is it from us. What do you want to say?
Potatoes!
You always say that.
Если я чешу в затылке, не беда. В голове моей опилки, да. Но хотя там и опилки, но кричалки и вопилки, а также шумелки, пыхтелки и сопелки, сочиняю я неплохо иногда. Да. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух, оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он худеть не станет, а ведь он худеть не станет, если, конечно, вовремя подкрепиться. Да. Трам-парам-па-пам-парам-па-пам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пум-пурум-пу-трам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пу-пурум-пум. Пум-пу-пум-пурум-пум-пум. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух, оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он толстеть не станет, а ведь он толстеть не станет.